What do we got?
G'day, I'm Will.
Woo, how good is this?
And this is Luce.
Let's do it! And together we are travelling around Australia in our 1987 Toyota Hiace named Joey.
Oh, no way.
It's such a nice day.
Follow along to see these roads we roam.
Alright, so we are heading to Lakeside in Cape Range National Park today. Do some snorkeling, see what we can find, see if it's better than Turquoise Bay. Apparently this one's a little bit more active with turtles, but I think Osprey Bay is even more active, so we'll have to see what happens and see what we find.
So, unlike what we thought we were going to do by walking down to the beach to have a bit of tucker, the Lakeside snorkeling area is actually about a 500 metre walk from the car park. So instead of carting all this gear down, we thought we'd smash a bit of tucker. I've got myself a chicken slaw sanger. Luce has gone flash with a nice chicken salad with her homemade super top secret salad dressing.
It's not really.
So yeah, we'll hook into a bit of tucker, go for our walk down to the spot. This area is actually marked and signposted as a designated snorkeling area. And from what the pictures look like, there's this awesome reef that you get to swim a kind of like a lap around. So yeah, we'll fuel up, get in the water.
This is a place.
So, we tried our luck for a second day in a row at the Lakeside snorkeling area, but the wind's still just blowing a gale, and it's just not a really protected place, so we just would have been smashed around again. So we decided to go back to Turquoise Bay on the actual bay side, where it's a bit more protected by the sand dunes, and it was unreal there yet again. I reckon it was almost even clearer of the water than the first time we went there. So we got a bunch of new footage there and swum for ages, saw heaps of stuff. Actually, the thing I was most excited about is we saw a spangled emperor, which is like, you know, probably one of the top fish I'd want to chase in this area for eating. But oh, it was so unreal. So we've come back to this little bay called Corrie Bay or something like that. Gonna cook up a bit of a feed. We've got some leftover sardo noodles from last night. You know, might get the guitar out, have a play, enjoy this little protected bay for a bit, and just watch the beautiful bloody ocean for a couple of hours, I think. They got a beautiful sunset coming in the background now. But we're just taking, let's having a stroll to the beach because it's meant to be a nice full moon this early December weekend. So we use the moonlight to hopefully spot some turtles nesting. So the sun's just gone down below the horizon. We're going to go find a nice spot on the beach, hopefully see some turtles laying some eggs.
We've just found some turtle tracks and a big, I can see one.
When we first saw the turtle on the beach, we stayed a fair way back, as when she digs her body pit, she scares easily. For probably over an hour, we watched her dig about 4 decoy holes before she decided it was time to dig her egg chamber in one of them. Once we could see she was digging her egg chamber, we crawled a little bit closer.
Although at this stage you can move a little bit closer, it is always important to lay on your stomach, stay behind her, stay quiet and have no white light. Only a red light so you can see what's happening, but that's why we chose a night of a full moon, to help us see a little bit easier.
We watched her slowly dig her egg chamber for well over 45 minutes. By now, we've been lying in the sand for a few hours and we're honestly starting to wonder how much longer before she actually lays her eggs.
It was here that we made a mistake. We got a little bit too close as we tried to see how deep her egg chamber was getting and accidentally dropped our torch inside. We really didn't know what to do, and although turtles don't scare easily at this stage, they still can, and that would mean she doesn't lay and scurries back into the ocean. Luckily, she didn't even notice and was nice enough to scoop the torch out for us. But lesson learned, stay a bit further back.
We had to scare away the ghost crabs who might have wanted to have a nibble on some of her eggs. She then laid her eggs, which was such a cool thing to see. They're kind of like soft ping pong balls, and she laid so many of them.
She then covered up the egg chamber and we said goodbye to Mama Turtle. She would have been exhausted, but we are so lucky to have experienced the nesting process.
Something a little bit different for dinner tonight. Our bread went a little bit stale, so we thought we'd flatten it off and do a little idea I saw on the internet. So we're making Big Mac tacos. We got cut our bread rolls into slices and just use like a flat drink bottle to squish them down a bit. And we're going to go over it with some lettuce, a bit of cheese, tomato, using fingers for extra flavour. Pickles and a little bit of raw onion. Forgot one of the most important ingredients. Some homemade special Big Mac burger sauce stuff. Slap a bit of that in there too. Burger mince. A little bit of a fusion. Look. Not as good as a normal Big Mac, but still pretty bloody good. Winner, winner. Burgers for dinner. Tacos for dinner. Not giving much of a fight. There's a bit of weight there though. What do we got? We have a big old rock. Well, that explains bloody everything, doesn't it? Would you look at that? What a bloody ripper. Bloody beautiful. Look at the fillets on that. Trying to snorkel here. The same ball, the current is ridiculous. It gets so tired, so cool. But it is worth every struggle breath. I wish I could get a better shot, but this current is just so hard to swim against. But that fish is huge by far, like, I don't know, what would you say, 1.5 meters long?
I don't even know, but it's also really fast.
Oh, it is huge. I don't know if the camera will ever do it any justice.
But also, I don't want to get too close because I have no idea what it is.
Oh, big teeth on it too, but
I wish you could come out and have a swim.
Oh, cowabunga, dude. Let's go to our favourite little lunch spot, old Corey Bay. Cook up a bit of chicken, go for a fish. Woohoo!
After a semi-successful day, finally at Lakeside. Still not the best. I still think we'll try again, come back. But third time lucky actually wasn't too bad.
Yeah.
Couldn't snorkel as long because you get tired really quick.
Yeah, the current was insane.
Yeah.
But it would be good if we could find the time where it's like less strong, because it'd be stirring up less sand and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So I get some
But
clearer shots.
it's an amazing spot. Like,
Oh, it's unreal.
every single spot along this coast is slightly different.
Yeah.
They're not the same snorkeling. Like Turquoise is different to Oyster Stacks is different to Lakeside. They're just all so amazing.
Yeah.
Like, they've all got something positive about them.
But they're all different. Yeah.
But they're all different. You're not going to get bored. It's amazing.
Woo! Alright, so we've got the chicken on, roasting away in the oven, dish, tray thing that we've got. Seemed to work for the lamb a while ago, so we'll do a whole chook, see how it goes. But it's still got about 20-30 minutes, so it'd be rude not to jump out and do a little spot of fishing, especially when we've got brand spanking new rod, a Penn 9-foot graphite surf rod. Should be a bit of fun.
And what happened to your other one?
We won't go into that. No, buddy, snapped the other one. Too aggressive off a snag, but it's all right. Let's go enjoy the high tide.
Have fun.
See ya. After breaking my last rod, I had a yarn to the bloke at Tackle World, and he said if you're on a snag and it won't quite come off like I got myself on here, lie your line down straight and grab a hold of your spin so it can't let me line out, and just slowly walk back and bang, he's out. As easy as that.
Oh, well, that would have saved me a bit of cash. Oh well, live and you learn, I suppose. Look at that. Not even a bit of weed on it.
We rang the roadside to see if we can get a tow truck. We might have to camp here tonight.